welcome back to my channel. I've tried different makeup today and I noticed it's got a slightly patchy. That's annoying. Anywho, you're not here for a review of makeup, you're here to see what I bought from Aldi. I thought I'd try something different this time. Usually I buy like a whole month's worth of like food. Actually, it lasts kind of over a month. Like my last food shop literally lasts me about 5-6 weeks. I'm actually back to work now though. Life is pretty much back to normal for me. So I couldn't actually buy as much freezer food because I can't bring that in for packed lunches. So I've actually tried to buy things into that in consideration. Does that make sense? Basically, I was trying to buy stuff that I can bring for packed lunches. I mean, there's still freezer stuff, but it's just less than what I would usually do. Also, because I'm buying more fresher stuff, like things that just go in the fridge, I tried to do a 2-week shop for like 2.5 weeks maybe, shop instead of a full month. And this came to 50 quid. So that's like an overview. Like, excuse the mess, usually that TV is actually on this dining room table. And we still have to unpack some things that we took out the car. So I'm apologising for the messiness. Anyway, let me just jump straight into this. This is a long intro for literally just showing you my food. Again, I did try to do some organisation. So we've got our veg, we've got like our bread carbs, I guess. We've got like cupboardy stuff and fridge stuff, and then the freezer stuff and meats and stuff is over here. I bought some salads, so I got the baby leaf and rocket, mixed leaf, and spinach. That's all my leafy stuff right there. I got some bean sprouts because I want to actually make a pad thai. I got some like pad thai sauces like I've had for ages. And I've also got some prawns as well. So that's what this is for, to make a pad thai. Carrot, again, I wanted to bring it in for, I got some hummus. And I also wanted to add it into my spag bowl. Onions, I completely ran out of onions. I also couldn't find garlic for the life of me. I also wanted asparagus and garlic and lime. Couldn't for the life of me find it anywhere. Oh, and a chili was not in there, and pesto. So I'm gonna have to go to B&M. But anyway, I'm getting detouring. That's missing from my shop that I wanted. Cherry Toms. I got some peppers, lemon because I've got some salmon, and lemon seems to go with salmon. Avocado, I've got some ideas. I want to make like a burrito and quite a few wraps, bring into lunch. And also I wanted to make an avocado and tomato salad because it's just so fresh. It's so hot now, and I don't know about you, but I prefer eating like fresher, like lighter stuff than heavy going meals that is like too hot to eat, if you know what I mean. And I want things that don't take too long. Potatoes, we got some mushrooms, some bananas, and some royal gala apples. I usually get the jazz apples because that's my name. Couldn't find it anywhere. Very annoying. I didn't actually get much fruit, I just realised. That's very annoying. I also got a cucumber. Bready stuff. I saw this, and I can't remember the last time I had like tortellini, the spinach and ricotta one. I just thought, you know what, it's a nice little treat, and it cooks in 3 minutes. How quick is that? I'm pretty sure you can have this in like a salad style. That's what I was going to do anyway. I just thought it was a treat. I did want like the 4 cheese ones, but they didn't have any, so spinach and ricotta will have to do. Like I said, wraps. I have so many ideas. Like, I'm not really a sandwich person. I'm more of a wrap person or a bagel person. So I wanted to make burritos. I've got some fajita. I should have actually got 2 packets of wraps, thinking about it now. Never mind. But I have some fajita mix, and I've just got some ideas of some wraps that I want to recreate. So that's that. 2 different kind of pastas. I got the fusilli, is that how you pronounce it? And the penne, that one. Long grain rice. I didn't want this. I didn't want it. I wanted the basmati, is that how you pronounce it? Rice, but it just wasn't there. The only ones was the microwave ones, and to be honest, I prefer cooking it this way than in the microwave, but they just didn't have any. So I was kind of gutted, so long grain rice it is. Bagels, standard. Always gonna have the bagels. Got 2. 1 for the freezer, 1 for now. I have sausages in them. I have bacon bagels. Ugh, in the morning. Loving. But I'm just more of a bagel person. I got tortilla chips. The Dorito looking things. That is what I've got. I basically wanted to make chili nachos. I saw it and I really wanted it, so I'm gonna make it. A fake crunchy nut. It's basically the same thing, I'll be honest. It's just called honey nut, but it, to me, tastes the same. I've only got 1 pineapple juice this time. The chicken chipolatas, I have no idea if I'm saying it right. Honestly, like I said in my last video, best sausages. I don't think I'll go back to pork sausages. These are so nice and so tasty. Even Sam had some and he was like, you know what? They're actually pretty decent. So highly recommend. Pick these up. And I've got the Salmon Phillips. Oh my god, I made something the other day for lunch. It was literally just rice, some salmon fillets, which I just seasoned with olive oil, salt, pepper, and some chili flakes. Put it in the oven for 15 minutes, put on some mixed veg that you get in the freezer, and honestly, I was so pleasantly surprised at how tasty it was. And I had 2 for lunch and I was literally so excited to have it the next day. It sounds so simple, but it was actually really tasty. Kidney beans for my burrito and for my chili con carne. I got 2 tins of those and I got 3 tins of the chopped tomatoes because I've already got 1 tin still in the cupboard, so it just makes 4. Tuna, go with my jacket potato. Oh, they're so good. I've bought them again. Bought a korma sauce. Yes, that is right. I am a basic bitch. I do actually like spice, don't get me wrong. I can handle a bit of heat, but I just prefer a korma. Olives. I actually prefer the black olives, but they didn't have any. But I wanted to have some olives to snack on, but also to put in some salads, because that's why I've also got, it says Greek style salad cheese. I'm assuming this is basically feta. It was cheaper than the feta, okay, by like 20p, but every penny counts. I'm gonna see if it tastes just as good as feta. If not, then I'll just get the real thing for 90p. I believe this was like 80 odd p, like, yeah, or 60 odd. Basically, it was under £1. I haven't tried these yogurts. Mixed fruit, fat-free yogurts. So we got strawberry, we got raspberry, we got peach, we got mango and passion fruit. I thought that was actually quite a good variety, if you ask me, because usually the ones I get, I think you only get 6, and you only get 3 flavours. Here we go. I just needed something to crave for like my sweet tooth when I'm at work. Hummus, goes without saying. I need hummus in my life. These, I have been craving for so long. Usually I get the spicy ones. These aren't the spicy ones, but I just had a real craving for them. And I was like, I need these. I gotta have it. And usually they're like £3 something when I've been going into other shops, and I was like, I am not doing that. I am sorry. I refuse to pay that. Okay, my most expensive item was £2.65, and that was the tuna. So it's definitely less than everywhere else I got it. I just cannot find it for the life of me. Creamy coleslaw. This, I'm sorry, it's such a huge tub, and I believe it cost like 69p, and there was a smaller one for like 79, and I was like, oh my god, I'm obviously going to get this one. It says it's the bigger pack, better value, and apparently it's new. I guess it just means new is in the bigger size, but mate, I was pleased when I got that. I can't remember if I told you I got tomato puree, but I got some tomato puree in there as well. They didn't have my usual like chocolate pot that I always get. However, I am a sucker for anything salted caramel. So when I saw these instead, I was like, okay, you won me over. Hopefully they're tasty. Usually I go for the chicken and veg one, but I thought I'd try the steak and gravy pie. I actually really like these. I find them quite like actually pretty flavoursome, and I actually feel like they got a decent amount of filling. You know, with some pies and you just open it up and you're like, where the fuck is everything? These, I mean, okay, they are small, but they're pretty decent. Like I said, I got the prawns for my pad thai, and I've got some bacon for my bacon bagels. And I start with this one. This one was actually cheaper, and I was like, oh, I'm going to obviously get the cheaper one. I didn't realise it was pork mince instead of beef mince. I'm pretty sure it's just going to taste just as good. But yeah, I kind of messed up there. I didn't buy any chicken this time because I've still got some chicken breast in the freezer. But I find myself kind of leaning towards more meals that use mince. That's why I got 2 instead of chicken. Chips, standard. Just got the French fries ones. So I got some fruit spiral lollies. I fancied just lollies. You know, it's hot. Everyone wants a lolly. I got lollies instead of ice cream this time. I saw this as well. It's a vegetable and chicken fajita mix. And I hadn't seen this before. And I was like, oh, that looks pretty handy. I think you literally, it's all in together. You just cook it. Got my wraps. My idea was, if I just like cook this and then I just microwave it when I'm at work, I've got a little fajitas. Basically, I just don't like having like salad and sandwiches at work. It's very boring. So I tried to mix it up in different ways I can have it. So I thought that's pretty cool. And I went for a deep pan, I think these are 4 cheeses. Pizza, you always need a pizza in your freezer. I don't care what anyone says, because for those days you don't want to cook, just throw a fucking pizza in. Chicken bakes, which I'm assuming is chicken bakes from Greggs. It's their own version, and I miss them. These are my fave. Greggs is obviously not open still, and I'm looking forward to having this back in my life. I decided to get chicken breast fillets. I actually bought these last time, but I bought these instead of chicken goujons, because I thought if I just cook one of these and then chop it up, I'm pretty sure I'll probably get more for my value of money. Like, I'll probably get more out of it doing that way than buying the goujons. So that's what I had in my mindset, but I wanted them for wraps, basically. And there's the jacket potatoes, the ones that I bloody love. I really do. Then I got my mixed veg. So I went for the vegetable melody. Basically it has cauliflower and broccoli. I am not the biggest fan of those 2 things. I just don't like them. But I thought I should probably have it in my life. So I thought this is probably the easiest way for me to have it. And then I got just mixed veg that has carrots, peas, and corn. Is there anything else in there? Green beans. So that is everything that I have bought from Aldi. Hopefully this will last me for, I don't know, 2 weeks. I'm sure it will. I'm just trying something different this time, seeing how it works. If it works for me, if it doesn't, then I'll just go back to my standard way. If there's anything that you've seen recently that's like new in Aldi that you like highly recommend, please let me know in the comments below, because I love trying out new things. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Give this video a like if you haven't already, and I shall see you next time. Bye!